everyone, I'm Courtney Wright. This is my occupation-based kit for Analysis 1 through Midwestern University. Now specifically what I've put together is a car waxing kit. So this could definitely be used in treatment. For one, a lot of people like to keep their paint jobs on their cars looking great. And especially in this heat, that's very important, so your paint doesn't look terrible or dry up. Another aspect of this is that car waxing really does involve a lot of motor and processing skills. A lot of us don't think of that, but it really is involved. So when we talk about motor skills, there's a lot of bending over, grasping of the towel that you may need to do, among other things. You also need to be able to process these steps. You need to be able to follow the sequence that the direction should go in. So to show you my kit, I started off with a water sprayer. Actually, you can put anything in here, but a spray bottle of some sort. Basically, if you look at any wax bottle, what they'll tell you is that you need to wipe off your car first. So I just picked up a spray bottle with added water to it from my own faucet, and I've bought several towels here. Now, what I'll do, I'll just pick a spot to demonstrate. I'm going to spray it and just wipe it off. And the spot may still be wet too, as to where I've added another towel, so you can dry that off. Although in this heat you may not need it. Another item that I've added to my kit is a sponge. Now what's nice about sponges is that they are slightly abrasive, but at the same time they're not going to hurt your paint. So let's say I had a caked on bug right here that I really couldn't get off. So I could spray it with water or even add some wax to it. And I could use a sponge to kind of scrub that off of there. So it should be abrasive enough to help. Now I've added two kinds of waxes to my kit. One being a cleaner wax. Now what is nice about this is that it's a 2-in-1 step. So instead of me having to use water to wipe off my car beforehand, I'm just using this cleaner wax, so it will clean and wax my car all in one. If I were going to use this, I would literally just use it like any kind of general wax, which I'll move on to next. Now specifically, I used water, but if we're not using that cleaner wax, we'll just use the water and then we'll add normal wax. Plain wax, not cleaner wax. So the way that you generally use wax, you'll want a towel. You'll add a small amount to your towel. And then in a circular motion, you will apply it. And then after a minute or two, you'll use another towel and wipe it off. Now, granted, these aren't the best conditions for it. You don't really want to do it out in the sunlight. This is just to demonstrate to you how this kit could be used. Now, I found a few items that I find to be really effective and I really like. So let's say you're working with a client that has problems with grip strength for whatever reason. Maybe it's a muscle injury, maybe it's a nerve injury, whatever it might be. I found these mitts, and what's nice about them is they have a very soft side, and then they have another side that is just like any normal cotton towel. So all you have to do is stick your hand in it, and let's say I were just waxing my car, I would add wax to it, wax on with one side, and then the other side I can wax off. And I never had to grip this once. That's why it's great. So I had 3. So in case you wanted one for waxing on, waxing off, and then an additional one to wipe off your car, you've got several to work with. Let's say you're working with a client that has some kind of shoulder injury or something that prevents them from reaching and extending. So as we all know, reaching the top of your car, especially if you have one that sits higher up, you may have to do a lot of reaching, so that can definitely put a strain on that shoulder. So I found is this device that allows you to grip things and extend your reach. So this will probably give you an extra 2 to 2.5 feet. So what you would do could add your wax to a towel. And then on the other side, I would make sure your towel is doubled over to blunt these edges. You could grip with this towel. I've still got my wax on the surface. And I'm not having to reach really. This is doing the work for me. So I'm just waxing off. And then you could use another towel doing the same thing to take the wax off. This could also be used for when you're wiping down your car with water too. So, as you can see, I made a few adaptations to my kit to help different clients that you may encounter. Now, all of these literally can be found at any Walmart or any market that doesn't just sell groceries. I even picked up most of these at a discount store, so if you're looking to save money, you can find it most anywhere. So, this is my occupation-based kit, and with this car waxing kit, you should be able to take care of all of your car waxing needs. Thank you.